so that means he might have another Luffy. So 7, 8, 10. Loxus is back again. We're getting back into the swing of things, and I'm bringing you a video on my favorite deck list. Well, not deck list, but one of my favorite leaders. It is the OP16 Mono Red Ace. And I've always been a Mono Red Ace believer since he was first introduced in OP03, being one of the oldest Mono Red leaders to date. I'll bring him up here. See, but this one is a little bit different from him just being able to throw away events or stages and gaining 1,000. No, this one is activate main once per turn, up to one of your Monkey D. Luffy characters or one of your Whitebeard pirates with 8,000 power or more gains Rush. So that's exactly what kind of engine we kind of have here. Is a full-on Whitebeard with a couple of different techs into it. First off, we're going to start with a OP13 staple, being the rare Monkey D. Garp. If our leader is Luffy, Sabo, or Ace, look at the top 4, and then return one, and then pick one card with a cost of 3 or more and add it to our hand, then return the rest. We have a 2K Namule here, just a simple 2K. He's also very searchable and can kill a lower body if we really need to play it out, but I don't think we're really going to be doing too much unless we do something with a later card. We have the 2K Sanji from the 21st starter deck, which I believe was Gear 5. And this one allows one of our Straw Hat type characters with 6,000 power or more to not have their attack blocked. So he's an anti-blocker. Plus he's also a 2K. We have the OP16 Luffy here that says if our leader's name includes Ace and you have 6 or more Dawn cards on your field, give this -2 in hand. So he's technically a 2 for 6 if we have 6 or more Dawn, which is pretty good. On our opponent's attack, we may trash one card with 8,000 power or more from our hand. Our leader becomes a base power of 7 during this turn, which is also nice, being a 5 life leader, being able to go up to 7 base on the second turn if we're going second, almost third turn. We have Little Oars Jr. He is a 4 for 8, but if we have no characters with a cost of 8 or more, this character is only a 4 for 4, but he is a blocker, so he is a little beefy when we have beef, but he's a little shrimp when we have shrimp. Then we have the secret rare OP16 Ace, a 5 for 6, which is all across the board pretty cool. Our characters with 8,000 power in our hand gain +2 counter to them, and it's a searcher, so we can reel up to one Luffy or Whitebeard pirate card and put it in our hand. We have Vista. On play, reveal one card with 8,000 power or more, draw one card, and then KO 2 of our opponent's characters with 2,000 base power or less while he's attacking with 1 Dawn attached. Next we have a 6 for 8 Marco. If one of your characters will be removed from the field by your opponent's effects, you may KO this character instead. You may trash one character with 8,000 power from your hand, play this card from your trash. So Marco, like normal in any form of card that he is always going to be, hey, I'm coming back, just can't get rid of me. Then we have 2 copies of the 7 for 9 Zoro from EVO4, which reads, on play, up to one of your leaders gain +2,000 until the end of my opponent's next turn. And then if your opponent has a character with 8,000 power or more, this character gains Rush character during this turn, which means it's only allowed to attack characters. Next we have a 2K Curiel, which is also kind of nice. Plus he's a big body that we can play out and give it Rush if we so need it. We have 1 copy of the ST15 Newgate 7 for 8. He said give our leader 1 rested Dawn on play, and then activate main. We may rest this character, KO up to one of our opponent's characters with 5,000 power or less. Next, we have 4 copies of the 8 for 10 OP16 Newgate, which reads, your leader gains double attack and plus 2k power, and then you may reveal 2 characters with a cost of 8,000 power from our hand. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 6k during this turn, which all in all leads into Nebul right there, or if we already have Vista established, we can then play this down, reveal 2 cards, minus 6 to something, and get rid of the small body, and potentially at max an 8k. And then we have a 1k Thatch. He's an 8 for 8 blocker, which reads, if your character with 8,000 power or more, including Whitebeard Pirates, give this character minus 3, so he's technically could be a 5 for 8 if we have an 8,000 power character already on the board. And then we have the stage card Moby Dick, which reads, if your leader has Whitebeard Pirates type, look at the top 3, reveal 1, and add it to your hand. And then activate main. You may trash this stage, give up to 1 rested Dawn card to your leader or your characters. So all in all, I like how this deck is flushed out. I love Ace, so we're going to play a couple games, hopefully, and get some good results. And I'll see you guys in the games. And our first game here is going to be against the Starter Deck 10 Red Purple Luffy. How do we feel about this hand? I feel like it could be better. Okay, I'll take it. So we have some 2Ks. And we got some big bodies to play out later. So we're just gonna go ahead and end the turn. He's gonna choose a second, so we're gonna be able to hit something hopefully. So he's gonna play new stage, drawing cards. Alright, so now we have Garp. We're gonna play out Garp, and we're gonna grab Luffy, obviously. And then I'm gonna stack 2 onto lead and then swing 7. Okay, he's gonna take that on hit. Swing 8 at us. And we're gonna have to take that. I mean, I could have trashed 2 cards, but didn't really want to do that. Now see, I could go ahead and play out Luffy, which I think I'm just going to go ahead and do. I'm just gonna swing 6. Got 1k that. He's gonna swing Zoro so you can get a Dawn. Go ahead and play Zoro out. Go ahead and take the hit. I accidentally misclicked there. Okay, I think we might be able to get our engine burning here in a second. So, worst case first, we need to get rid of Zoro, so that way he doesn't get any Dawn. And so far he's sitting in an 8k base right now until the end of my turn. Going to let the Zoro go. Marco out. Go ahead and give him Rush. I'm gonna swing 8 at face, make it even, so he's gonna discard a card. Okay, he discards a Nami. Since we can't touch him with Ace, I'm gonna search. And we'll grab another Secret Ace. End our turn. Okay, so he's playing Shanks. I'm gonna go ahead and trash a card. I'm gonna get rid of a Secret Ace. Now with 8,000 power more. Okay, we'll get rid of Thatch. So now we become a 7 base. Go ahead and keep that for now. Let's make him waste more targets into it, probably. It's been a while since I've seen a red-purple Luffy, so I'm kind of rusty on the matchup knowledge. That's funny. Second discard Curiel. I think we let it go. Yeah, we'll let it go. Okay, he's not gonna swing Shanks, which is surprising. So, okay, so we're going to establish a Moby Dick. We're gonna grab a Edward Newgate off of that. So I'm set at 7. So let's go 8, 9, 10, 11 on the Zoro. Let's go 11 on Zoro. So let the Zoro go. We're going to give Arrested Dawn to Ace. And attach all our Dawn and swing wide at Luffy. Okay, so he's gonna play out the new Luffy. For every Straw Hat type character on your field, gain minus 1,000. Okay, so 3. Okay. And I think gains Rush as well, so let's toss an Ace, a Sanji, and a Curiel. And we'll take the other 2 to face if we need to. Which, if I'm gonna guess, he's probably gonna swing Shanks into our Marco, which in that case we do have to let it die, which would be kind of sad. And we don't have an 8K in our hand, so look at that, another Marco's back. Not getting really decent draws here. So let's go ahead and play out Newgates. We only have 1 card with 8,000 power in our hands, so we can't really activate the second part of the effect. So I can't get rid of that Luffy as much as I want to right now. We're gonna go activate Ace. We have double attack. So we're at 7, 8, 9, or we can do 11. So I think we'll swing ace. See if he gets rid of a 2K. Most likely he should. If he does, I'll attach 2, swing at Luffy. This guy's really thinking here. Okay, into Sahachi. Okay, so I attach 2. We're swinging 11 at Luffy, so we should get rid of a 2K and a 1K. Okay, he's gonna use that. Draw 2 new cards. I hate Giant sometimes, man. Giant is so mean. Okay, he's gonna start searching for something. Okay, what'd he grab? He grabbed a Bond Clay. Makes sense. It's stable of that deck. Gonna give Arrested Dawn to Luffy. 3. Okay, so that means he might have another Luffy. So 7, 8, 10. Go ahead and counter out of 1 hit. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of Newgate. So RIP Newgate. We got a 4-cost Luffy. Okay, so he brought up Sanji. Give Marco Rush, or do we give Newgate Rush? If that Shanks wasn't on the board, it wouldn't be too much of a hassle to get rid of something right now. I think I play out Marco, give it Rush, swing 8. My best bet is that he minuses 3, and that way I have 4 Dawn to mess around with. Again, we don't have 2 cards in our hand with 8,000 power or more. Well, 8,000 power in general. So we only got, because we only saw Curiel, Marco, and Thatch, which is surprising. So I think I'm going to play out the Newgate. We're just going to gain +2. And I'm going to give him 1 Dawn to make him a 10. Give him Rush. So I'm sitting at 8 now. So it's attack, lead, 10. Okay, he takes it, but he's going to just block with this next hit. Or he's just gonna stamp for some odd reason. Not stamp, but giant. I mean, he could have just blocked it too. So we take that, and that is just game. Which, I mean, it's not a bad game. It was our first game in a while. Red Purple Luffy still gets some pretty good stuff, especially with the new starter deck. Luffy right there. And that Thousand Sunny stage card's actually really good. I don't know why, but that stage card's really good. But we'll play another match, and I'll see you guys at that one. Alright, time for our second match. We're going against Green Mihawk this time. I'll actually keep that hand. That hand's actually pretty good. So, and we're choosing to go second. That way, on our third turn, we can go ahead and get Luffy out there for a 2-cost turn, for a 6-Dawn turn, but 2 cost. And then we're going to go ahead and grab... let's grab Marco. Go ahead and just grab Marco. Marco will probably be useful later, seeing as though we have 4 bodies with 8,000 power. Now we'll go ahead and take the hit. We got another Luffy off of that. 4. We'll swing 5, establish an Oars blocker. And then next turn we'll sit down Luffy for 2 Dawn. Go ahead and take it. We have Vista, it's pretty good. Alright. So now we deploy this for 2. And we have 4 Dawn left up. So he has a blocker Zoro and a Kikinojo. Works out just fine. Does it work this way? I'm not 100% positive. Okay, it does. And then we'll give Ace Sling 7. Pass the turn. So it's a good thing that we went ahead and chose second, so we can go ahead and get that rush play off of that Luffy, which honestly I kind of didn't know it was going to rule out that way, to be perfectly honest, because I haven't really kept up with the FQAs that much. Okay, so one of my Dawn cards did not become active, so we're going to have so we'll be at 8, so we'll only have 7 active next turn. Okay, so he's going to swing Kikinojo. And we're just going to trash Marco and just become a 7. Sweet. So we have 2, 4, 6, 7 Dawn open. So we can go ahead and play out Vista, or we can play out... Yeah, we're probably just going to play out Vista this turn, or we'll play out Ace. So we're going to go ahead and play out Vista, and then reveal a Vista in our hand and draw a card. It's awesome, actually. And then we're going to give him Rush, attach one Dawn, swing at lead, and KO Kiku. This will leave us to attack. Pretty substantially into him. And I think next turn we're going to play out the new gate. And we should be able to KO some pretty decent stuff. Okay, so he's going to rest Shanks. He's going to rest one of our 7k base power or less characters. He's probably going to rest... I mean, the only one he can rest is Garb. Because Ours is an 8k base. So he chose not to rest anything. Never mind, there it is. Just trying to get his Dawn back up. Up. And it just forfeited. Well, I guess Ace is pretty positive into Mihawk, so if you guys want to win against Mihawk, play Ace. Alright, we'll play one more game, and then we'll do our honest review at the end. And our last match here is against Green Zoro. Interesting. So we have another green deck. He did get some pretty good buffs in the starter decks, but I think that deck was unfortunately meant for Mihawk more, unfortunately, because he is the better slash leader. But I think Shanks still beats Mihawk, so that kind of just questions out pretty evenly, especially because Zoro being slashed into Mihawk gives Mihawk permanent 1k at the beginning of the turn. So like last time, we're going to go ahead and play Garp, and we're going to we'll grab an Oars this turn. That way we can play it out next turn. He's gonna swing the Perona. We're gonna let it resolve, and then we'll 1k. Actually, we'll just go ahead and trash the Sanji. I'm not using the Sanji right now. Sanji's not really too prevalent in the deck. Try and get rid of the Perona, which he might just let go anyways. So we don't want too much stuff on his board right now, so just gonna play out the Oars, call it a day. And then next turn we'll play out Luffy and keep our thing going there. He's gonna rest Oars, gonna go ahead and kill it. And he's gonna swing again. He's gonna play out a Perona, draw a card. Okay. So 6th on turn, play Luffy. Attach 2. We'll swing 2 at the Queena. A little fly buster around me. He's gonna 2k it. So we're gonna give Luffy Rush here. Swing 6 at Queena, and then we'll swing 8 at lead. So we don't like him being able to stack Dawn up to his leader. We'll play out our stage card. And we'll grab a Moby Dick off of it because it's our only target. character with 5 or less. Let's do Slash or Perona. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll trash a card. 8,000 power. We'll go ahead and trash Marco. And then counter with a 1 Thatch. So he cycles kind of, and then obviously you have the staple of the Banished Smoker being kind of annoying, to be honest. Alright, 8 on turn. I think we just hard play out the Newgate. Yeah, we're just gonna hard play out the Newgate. Reveal Curiel. -6 to that. Not really going to matter too much. Give Whitebeard Rush. Cancel that. Trash this. Give you Arrested Dawn. Swing 8. Double attack. Swing 6. Swing 10. So right now he's probably going to try and get rid of Newgate, or he's going to hard slash into my leader. He only needs to hit me 4 times. Which if he plays smart, he'll be able to do. 2Ks. I'm not gonna do that. We'll take this hit, and we'll counter out of the Banish swing. Okay, so he's going to do that. We're going to 2K that. That way I can keep him up. Luffy goes. Swing Newgate again. Go to 2K. And he should have leader ability. Yep. Read it like a book, baby. Read it like a book. Alright. This is 10. So that's 2 10Ks right there. You can play out Marco, get an 8K. And we'll concede. Well, that was the Zoro match. Let's see. He had 2, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. He had 12K in hand. So he could have swung, he could have gotten out of both swings, but I don't think, if I played the Marco this turn, I don't think he would have been able to survive. So, I will see you guys back at the card list. Alright, so after playing 3 games with our Mono Red Ace from OP16, I think, in my personal opinion, Ace is slept on. I know some people have been winning some tournaments with him in the recent times, especially picking around the a little bit of a Straw Hat engine into the Whitebeard engine, which kind of coincides with each other, considering that this Luffy is, well, Straw Hat, and the Sanji being able to get through a big blocker with this card, or the Zoro, really does fine-tune the deck, kind of. There's other ways you can also play it. You can also play the ST30 counter event and help draw cards and get more power into your deck. But overall, I think Red Ace is pretty much slept on. I do love him. It's probably my most favorite leader out of the most recent sets. But overall, this deck is pretty good. Let me know what you guys think as well, and let me know stuff down below what you would like for me to try next.